You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, it may be game over for the NCAA's NIL deals as we know it. Now, President Trump held a roundtable with people involved in college sports. And Nick Saban, man, we actually got a clip we're going to go over him, man. He's calling for real change. Because I remember, guys, when I was actually in college, college athletes were actually called student athletes. And let's just be real, guys. They're not student athletes anymore. Pretty much, they're not even employees. They're independent contractors, guys. That's what they are. I mean, back in the day, yeah, there were student athletes, but we knew they were actually getting paid on the table. But now there's some big money on the line. I mean, you got some NCAA players, man, making millions of dollars a year. I mean, you got guys making more money than some NFL players. And they're sticking around for a long time, even in basketball. Apparently, guys, there's like a 7-year freshman playing NCAA basketball right now. I mean, it's pretty wild, man. It seems to be no regulations now, but President Trump seems like he's about to make an executive order to fundamentally change the NIL, and we actually have to see what happens with that. I mean, Nick Saban even said that Congress may actually have to get involved. I wouldn't put much faith in Congress, okay? My faith in Congress, man, is very low, all right? Now, apparently the federal government is probably getting in, because these schools actually get, federal funding. So we'll have to see. But let's go ahead and dive into this, guys, because President Trump is about to do something big. And we have to see what actually happens. I don't know if it's going to be better. I don't know if it's actually going to make things worse, to tell you the truth. But let's go ahead and dive into it. Here we go. But first, check out blackwhitenetwork.com. Support us by becoming a member. Memberships are just $10 a month. You can actually save money by getting the annual plan. We post member videos over there on the website, in addition to our Friday member stream that we have every single Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. And when you guys sign up, you actually get a 7-day free trial. So sign up today. And if you guys would like to donate to us, you can donate directly on the website. $1, $5, $10 if you actually enjoy our work, or more. And right now, guys, we're having our biggest sale of the year so far. It is our spring break sale, guys. 20% off everything in the merch store, guys. So you guys can get 2 shirts, 3 shirts, whatever you guys want to get, including our Patriots 1776 shirt right there, our football shirt. Our best seller is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt. I'm actually rocking it right now in a different color, but it actually has the America 250 flag on the back. We also have hoodies, zip-up hoodies as well. We have a sports backpack, hats galore, really. We also have coffee mugs. But if you guys are a paying member to the website, you get 25% off your entire order. So here we go. So right over here, guys, on Fox News. Trump set sights on NIL regulation, SCORE Act at College Sports Roundtable. Teases another executive order. Now, first, let's go over here and listen to Nick Saban right here, because he's going to give his input on this thing. Let's play it.
I'm just a football coach. I spent my life when we had the ball trying to get a first down, when they had the ball trying to get off the field on third down. So this is an unlikely position for me to be in to speak to such a distinguished group of people. Thank you. But I come here today with a question. What are the guiding principles for the future of college athletics? All athletics. I'm talking about football, basketball, Olympic sports, revenue, non-revenue, it doesn't matter. My goal as a coach for my players, for our players, was to help them be more successful in life, that we would create an atmosphere and environment that would help them through personal development, academic support, 668 degrees and 17 years at Alabama, and help them develop a career as a football player. That was our goal, so that they were creating value in life and we were preparing them for their future past athletics. So what happened in this current system that we have, that became impossible to do because people, instead of making decisions about creating value for their future, they were making decisions about how much money could they make at whichever school they could go to or transfer to. So I think we have a challenge here today about the ramifications of this current system on how it helps players be successful in their future and how we can impact and create a system that will help and preserve the opportunity for student athletes to be able to have success in their future beyond athletics. So we need to develop an effective system of revenue sharing, authentic name, image, and likeness, authentic being you have marketing value, which now we have collectives, which just create opportunities, which just become pay for play. Eligibility issues where we have guys playing 6, 7, and 8 years. So you have 25 and 26-year-old people playing against 18 and 19-year-olds, which is not healthy. Transfer rules, we have over 4,000 people in the portal. Fans don't like it, support groups don't like it. It's not really healthy for players in graduation to transfer several times in your career. You really put yourself in a pickle in terms of your ability to graduate. So I think we need to come up with a system, and we obviously have to do it with the President's leadership and also with Congress probably, whether it's antitrust legislation or whatever it is, to allow student athletes in all sports, including women's and Olympic sports, to enhance their quality of life while going to college, but still provide opportunity to advance themselves beyond their athletic career, which is what the philosophy of college athletics and getting a college education has always been about. And how much does anybody talk about getting an education anymore? Nobody talks about it at all, which is the most important thing any of these student athletes can do in terms of enhancing their future.
Yeah. So you guys heard that right there from Nick Saban. Now, the education part, let's just be real. If you are a quote-unquote student athlete at one of these universities and you're getting $2 million a year, $3 million, or whatever it is, even $100,000, $500,000 a year, are you actually really worried about an education? I mean, guys, these guys hit these portals like immediately after the season. Even during the bowl season, folks, you actually had players hitting the portal. I believe some teams couldn't even field a team because, hey, players are transferring. So, but for Nick Saban to come out and say Congress is actually going to need to get involved, these dudes can't even pass a law for voter ID. So I wouldn't have too much confidence, man, in them doing much of anything here. But over here, let's read this on Fox News right here. It says President Donald Trump hosted a college sports roundtable Friday to examine solutions to key changes, including NCAA authority, name, image, and likeness issues, collective bargaining, and governance concerns. Athletic officials in attendance included NCAA President Charlie Baker, former Alabama head football coach Nick Saban, Outkick founder Clay Travis, New York Yankees President Randy Levine, and each of the Power Four commissioners, among others. Quote, "This is the future, I think, beyond college sports. This is the future of colleges," Trump said to kick off the roundtable. The amount of money being spent and lost by otherwise very successful schools is astounding, just in a short period of time. It's only going to get worse. We have to save college sports, and I believe colleges. Crazy things are happening. We have a 7-year freshman. We're seeing things we've never seen before. College players not wanting to go pro because they make more money in college. Yeah, that's definitely happening, folks. That's definitely happening right there. Trump said there is an inability to set rules, noting that different states have different NIL laws, prompting another challenge for college sports. Quote, "If Congress doesn't take action fast, it could destroy college sports." Trump ripped, quote, "One judge who knew nothing about sports, knew nothing about football, knew nothing about Olympics, knew nothing about anything, just decided everything was unconstitutional." He was likely referring to Judge Claudia Wilkin, who ruled in 2019 that the NCAA's limits on education-related benefits violated antitrust. Quote, "It's crazy. Only Congress can deliver a permanent fix." Good luck, President Trump, getting Congress to do much of anything. Okay? I have like zero faith, guys, in Congress actually being able to do anything. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys probably feel the same way if you actually been paying attention to politics. So, anyway, Trump noted that he was not aiming to revert to athletes not getting paid. Quote, "Although not the worst idea," he admitted, "but I think a lot of people would overrule me on that." Later on, Trump said he wanted, quote, "just to go back to what you had, let some judge tell you you can't, you appeal, and you win at some point. Because what you had with a great system, everybody was happy." Saban said helping athletes become more successful in a personal level has to become impossible in today's era. I agree with that, man, because these college athletes, think of this, guys. You're a 17-year-old kid in high school, and you actually getting recruited by a school. You're seeing dollar signs because a lot of these guys didn't come from much. And now if you're a world-class athlete or just even the mid-range athlete, they're saying, all right, we're going to give you $300,000 a year. Your eyes are going to light up. It's going to light up. Anyway, check this out. The Spun. President Trump promises executive order for college sports. And we have to see, man, if what this executive order will be. Now, he says this. According to Trump, he'll write an executive order tackling this subject within the next week. Quote, "I will have an executive order within 1 week, and it will be very all-encompassing. And we're going to put it forward. And we're going to get sued." He knows that. "And we're going to see how it plays out. Okay, but I'll have an executive order which will solve every problem in this room, every conceivable problem within 1 week, and we'll put it forward. We will get sued. That's the only thing I know for sure." So, yeah, no doubt about it, man, that there's going to be lawsuits, and it's going to take a while before there's actually really any real change, I believe, with NIL. I really do. So we'll have to see. I'm not exactly really sure what's actually going to happen with this. Of course, there's some other different moving parts, just outside of NIL. But there's a lot of money at stake, man. A lot of money at stake. These student athletes aren't really student athletes anymore. They're just not. These guys are pretty much, how can I put this? Amateur players really operating like they're professional athletes. That's really what it is. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.